Today we're making Vegan Nigerian Red Stew.
This fiery, flavor-packed stew is not only addictive, it's incredibly easy to make.
With just a handful of simple ingredients, it's perfect for a healthy weekday dinner.
Red stew is in our regular rotation and it needs to be in yours.
Red stew is a rich and spicy pepper and tomato-based stew. Every Nigerian household has its own recipe for this comforting staple dish. Red stew is typically served with white rice, plantains, and/or yams. But enough talk, let's get into the cooking.
For this recipe, you'll need red bell peppers, tomatoes, red onion, a Scotch bonnet pepper, garlic, rosemary, curry powder, preferably Nigerian curry powder, sweet paprika, tomato paste, water, vegetable bouillon, salt and pepper, and a bay leaf.
Be forewarned, Scotch bonnet peppers bring the heat. They're hot, but they're also sweet and beautifully fruity.
If you're sensitive to heat, remove the pith of your pepper, which is where most of the heat-producing compound called capsaicin lives.
But if you're crazy for spice, like we are, feel free to add an extra Scotch bonnet or two. We do this when we're feeling extra frisky.
Okay, listen, Scotch bonnets can be tough to find in America. Your best bet is to hunt for them in an Afro-Caribbean or international grocery store. But habanero peppers are easier to find, so feel free to sub them in because their flavor profiles are very similar.
Now let's prep our veg. First, we quarter the tomatoes.
Next, we give our bell peppers a rough chop.
Then let's slice our red onion. Make sure to save half for blending and the other half for sautéing.
Now we're going to smash and peel our garlic cloves.
Then let's get to mincing some fresh rosemary.
It's time to blend, folks. Puree the tomatoes, bell peppers, half the sliced red onion, Scotch bonnet pepper, garlic, tomato paste, salt, black pepper, and water. The red bell pepper, red onion, tomatoes, and tomato paste make up the base of the stew and provide its characteristic bright red hue.
Traditionally, red stew contains meat or seafood and is made with a meat-based stock and/or bouillon. Some recipes use crayfish or shrimp powder as a seasoning.
We veganize our red stew by using water and vegetable bouillon and adding chickpeas for protein.
Now the rest is easy. We're dealing with a simple one-pot cooking situation. We're going to sauté the remaining sliced onion over medium-high heat until it's golden brown.
Add the rosemary, paprika, and curry powder and cook until fragrant. At this point, your kitchen should smell amazing, or else you're doing something completely wrong.
And this is where things get spicy. We're adding in the blended tomato and pepper mixture, the vegetable bouillon, the chickpeas, and the bay leaf. We bring everything to a boil, cover, and then reduce to a simmer for 20 minutes.
Our hometown of Houston is actually home to the largest Nigerian expat population in the US. There are many Nigerian restaurants throughout the city.
And because West African food is a backbone of some of our favorite cuisines, like Creole or Caribbean cuisine, it was destined we'd become obsessed with Nigerian food.
As we mentioned earlier, red stew is not traditionally vegan or vegetarian, so it was a welcome surprise that a number of the Nigerian restaurants in Houston served vegan versions of this dish.
One taste and we were hooked. We knew we had to learn how to make this dish at home. And now you can too.
All right, we're at the last step. Remove the bay leaf, garnish with green onions, and serve with white rice and fried plantains.
See, didn't we tell you this dish was super easy to make and perfect for a weeknight meal? Enjoy!
Head over to plantbasedpassport.com for the full recipe, and make sure you hit that subscribe button. If you try this recipe, be sure to leave a comment on our blog and share a photo of your creation on Instagram and TikTok. Don't forget to tag us. We release new videos every Friday.